For over a century, mechanics kept America moving. They repaired the machines powering modern life. Family cars, delivery fleets, police vehicles, construction equipment. The entire economy depended on people willing to work with their hands. But now, across the country, mechanics are walking away from the industry. Not retiring, quitting. Experienced technicians are leaving shops faster than new workers can replace them. Dealerships can't find skilled labor. Independent repair shops are overwhelmed. Vehicles are becoming harder to fix. Customers are becoming angrier. And underneath it all, an entire trade is quietly collapsing. Today, we investigate why mechanics are quitting the industry, why modern vehicles became nightmares to repair, how corporations transformed repair into a profit system, why technicians increasingly feel trapped between impossible expectations and shrinking rewards, and what happens when society slowly loses the people capable of fixing the machines it depends on every day. There was a time when becoming a mechanic represented stability, a skilled trade, a respected profession. Cars were mechanical, understandable. Repair manuals were physical books. Engines could be rebuilt inside small neighborhood garages. And technicians developed deep practical knowledge over decades. Mechanics once acted almost like industrial doctors, diagnosing problems through sound, vibration, experience. A skilled mechanic could often identify engine problems within seconds. And while the work was physically demanding, many technicians took pride in mastering increasingly complex machines. But modern repair work changed everything. Today's vehicles are no longer primarily mechanical machines. They are rolling computer networks. Modern cars contain dozens of electronic control modules, advanced sensors, software systems, cameras, radar systems, encrypted diagnostics, millions of lines of code. And every year, vehicles become more technologically complex. Repairing modern vehicles increasingly requires specialized scan tools, software subscriptions, manufacturer certifications, expensive diagnostic systems, continuous retraining. A mechanic today often spends as much time troubleshooting electronics as repairing physical components. And unlike older vehicles, many modern systems cannot even be accessed without proprietary manufacturer software. Most people assume repair shops provide tools. But in many parts of the automotive industry, mechanics purchase their own equipment. And professional tools are extraordinarily expensive. Technicians often spend tens of thousands of dollars on toolboxes, thousands more on specialty tools, ongoing payments for diagnostics equipment, software licensing fees, training certifications. Some mechanics enter debt simply trying to remain employable. And as vehicles evolve, older tools become obsolete, creating an endless cycle of financial pressure. One of the least understood problems in the repair industry is something called flat rate pay. Most customers assume mechanics are paid hourly. Many are not. Technicians are often paid based on estimated repair times assigned by manufacturers, not actual time worked. If a brake job is assigned 2 hours, the mechanic receives 2 hours of pay, even if complications make the repair take 4 or 6, which creates enormous pressure. Rush repairs, maximize billable hours, skip breaks, work injured, avoid difficult diagnostic jobs. And modern vehicles are becoming harder to predict, not easier. Mechanical repairs once involved visible failures, broken parts, worn components, physical damage. Modern diagnostics are different. A vehicle may experience intermittent software failures involving dozens of interconnected systems simultaneously. A single electrical problem can trigger false sensor readings, transmission issues, safety warnings, camera failures, battery management problems, communication errors between modules. The real problem may take hours simply to identify. Hours many technicians are never fully paid for. Repair costs exploded alongside vehicle complexity, and customers increasingly arrive already financially stressed. Modern repairs can cost thousands for transmissions, thousands for hybrid battery systems, enormous labor charges for electronic diagnostics. and many customers no longer trust repair shops. The industry developed a reputation problem. Some repair shops overcharged customers. Others pushed unnecessary repairs. And social media amplified distrust, which places honest technicians under constant pressure from suspicious customers already expecting dishonesty. Automotive repair destroys the human body. Lifting heavy components, breathing chemicals, working in extreme temperatures, damaging joints, suffering repetitive injuries. Many veteran mechanics live with chronic pain, back injuries, knee damage, nerve problems, burns, respiratory exposure, and unlike many white-collar professions, repair work often becomes harder with age, not easier. Electric vehicles are transforming repair work again. EVs eliminate many traditional mechanical systems. Oil changes, engine rebuilds, exhaust systems, many moving components. But they introduce entirely new challenges. Technicians must now understand high-voltage safety, battery diagnostics, advanced software systems, thermal management, complex electronic architecture. And many independent shops cannot afford the equipment required to service modern EVs safely. Modern automakers increasingly control access to vehicle repair. Manufacturers restrict software access, diagnostic systems, repair data, replacement part programming, which means many repairs increasingly require dealership authorization. Critics argue the industry is shifting away from ownership entirely toward controlled access, where corporations, not consumers, retain ultimate control over the machines people purchase. And mechanics increasingly find themselves locked out of systems they are legally expected to repair. Most people don't think about mechanics until something breaks. But modern civilization depends on repair, transportation, emergency vehicles, supply chains, construction equipment, infrastructure itself, and quietly, many of the people maintaining those systems are burning out, leaving, walking away from the trade entirely. Because the dangerous truth is this: modern society still depends heavily on skilled human labor, even in an age increasingly obsessed with automation. And when skilled trades collapse, the consequences spread slowly at first, then all at once. A society that cannot repair its machines eventually becomes dependent on those who can.